Hey, boys and girls, this is Richard from Spirits of Japan. I'm putting this on both Spirits of Japan Facebook page and also on my regular one to give you an idea so you can compare what's going on between Japan and the United States. Uh, I've been here living in and working with Japanese since 1983. I lived in Hawaii for a time, still working with Japanese. I've had a couple companies here. I've done some different things. First time, and for a lot of people around the world, first time that something like this has happened. And you always wonder, where do you want to live, and in a time of a problem, and you know wow. I think I have a lot of good fortune of being right here and owning a company at the same time, because in times of need, you really see what kind of government you have. I think you would agree with that. So, not saying that Japan's a better place than Sweden, Sweden's a better place than America, and America's a better place than Colombia, because each of those countries have their own good things that going on. But you know, what would your government reach out and do for you in a time of need? That's what I need to know. Seeing the $1,200 stimulus checks, and then on top of that, me being married to a Japanese lady living in America, I wouldn't be able to get a stimulus because she's an immigrant, and that doesn't make any sense because you still pay taxes. So I don't understand all that crap. But let's just go down the line here, and I've got it written them down of the stuff that's going on. And I'm watching Abe and Aso. Abe's got a mask that covers his nose and stops here, and then Aso's got a mask that leaves his nose sticking out and covers half his breastplate. But even though it takes them forever to decide something, at least they're doing something. And I've got right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 programs in front of me right now, and we're hoping to take advantage of. Well, we've taken advantage of one at least. So right now we've applied for others. Again, it's taking time to get everything moving. So if you have a company in Japan, you can go down, and this is Osaka, and you could get what's called a Jizokusei Kyufukin, and it's starts on May 1st. It's online, and you'll be able to apply and say, I have a company, I make this much money, this is our registration, da 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 da, and now they're supposedly supposed to be giving us $20,000 per company in Japan. So that's off the top. Oh my gosh, heaven sent, so we can all kind of pay the bills that we need to pay. We have a Koyo Hoken Josei King, which is kind of an insurance thing you can pay into, or that we paid into, and you can get back 90% of your staff pay, or they can. So their pay is a loss. So we have the same thing in the United States and Hawaii. Hawaii, it's taken forever for them to get this all processed, because they've had like 25,000 people apply all at the same time. They've had to add 1,000 new staff and to get things going. But and you get, I don't know, depending on how long you've worked, 30 to 50% of your pay. Here, it's a 90% of the staff get their pay, so which is a great thing. Osaka City, the city or the county of Osaka, the prefecture of Osaka. Let's say the prefecture of Osaka, Osaka-fu, and Toyonaka-shi, which is the city of Toyonaka, which I live in. And every city's doing its different thing. Kyoto's doing its thing. Hyogo, the places there doing its thing. Little country towns are even doing things for their rural people that are losing money. They're going to do a half-half thing, a little Kyofukin thing that the company, supposedly, it's a lot of rules. If you can pass all those rules, supposedly get $10,000. Freelancers can get $5,000, which, a freelance person that's doing this. And I know a lot of freelance guides, and they're retired. They had a job for 30 years. They retired. They know English, so they do guiding. They're just a freelance. They didn't make a company, and that would help them out immensely. So that's another thing. We have of course, the Kinyu Kyokoku government loan program that we did when we needed money to start our company, and we got a set amount of money, and at a certain low interest rate. But now we can go in and reapply for that loan, and hopefully get the interest knocked off. So if you go in today and you haven't been there, and you're your first timer, you have all your eggs in your basket there. Okay, all your ducks in a row. I can't keep my little ducks in a little bastards keep getting all out of line. But if you get them all in a row, when you take all that in there and you say, here's my revenue, and here's this, and here's what I'm doing, here's my business plan, here's my website, here's my Facebook page, here's my reviews, and they look at you and you go, oh, you're viable, they'll give you a no interest loan now, which is a good thing. Now, the banks have also been said to give money. So we have what's called a Hosho Kyokai, which is the government being the guarantor through the banks. And we're trying that. Don't know how that's going to go. And then you get a tax delay for a year to pay your taxes you can apply for. But I'd rather just pay them so I'm going to deal with it later. That's all if you have a company. If you have a registered company like we do here in Japan. Now let's go on the personal side. On the personal side, we have what's called Kinkyu Fukin, which is kind of like in America, you're getting your $1,200, but that's from your taxes, and that's all got to be readjusted later. Here, this is just a down thing, $1,000 per person. Anybody has a My Number. A My Number is America's equivalent to a Social Security number. Plus, for every child, you get another $100, another HMIN per month. Now, this won't be coming in until after Golden Week, but hopefully this is going to go on for 3 months, till they can see, what's going on. Okay, the Osaka Prefecture, another thing, has money you can borrow. Now, we've already went in and did this once. You go inside and you make your application, show why you need the money, or whatever business you've done, and where you've lost money, and you get a $2,000 loan. Then you can go back after that and get a $6,000 loan for three months. So a $2,000 loan for 3 months, $6,000, and that's it's a seikatsu loan, a personal loan, so that you can eat food. Okay, so if you're personal, you go in and you got a personal My Number, and for you foreign residents here, as long as you've been here over 3 months. Okay, you go in and you get to you can apply, because the card's going to come in the mail. You're going to fill it out and send it back in with your My Number and all that. You'll get $1,000. Okay, for 3 months so far. Then you go over and you can apply for this loan that you can get. You get at least $3,000 come in a month, and that's a lot more than a lot of these English teachers are making right now. So, but you got to work it. You got to work it and go in. And these people are really, really helpful, even if they don't speak English in the city offices and the other offices that you go to. They're very, very helpful. This one is a hard one. This is about your rent. It's called a GE Kakuho. And you go in and you say, it's already decided. And you go into the prefectural office, and they'll tell you if you have one person in the household, 2, 3, 4, and 3 people, like is in our household, qualifies for a $5,500 goman payment from the government to your renter. Yeah, I'm the rentee, to the renter. So like our rent is way over, goman. So we would be liable for that much, and you could work that out with them. But at least, because the renter, our renter has 2 apartments that she rents. There's some renters down there that have 30 apartments. So it's a substantial amount of money that is a given that's coming in, whether or not they're 100% rented or not. But my wife wants to add to that.
あと大阪は、もしここから出ないといけなくなっちゃったら、毎月4000円で大阪府
Oh yeah, in Osaka, say that if for some reason you have to leave, and you could stay up to 6 months. When you're renting an apartment, even they ask you to get kicked out, it takes a long time, just like in most places. But if you do, Osaka City is doing a 4,000 yen, $40 a month rent plan for their apartments. And just the next station over, there's like 5 huge complexes, and they've got the banners out. And you go and you apply for that, move right in, and you can stay there. Don't know what local gets it. I don't know. Don't you know what I'm saying? That and for a year. For a year, you stay for. I thought $6 for a year. Yeah, and then you can save your money, and until things kind of work its way out. But this Kaku whole, the rent thing, you can do that. The first time you get it, it's for 3 months. Okay, and then you have to go and apply again for another 3 months. Then you have to apply again for another 3, and that's it. So it's a 9-month program, but you have to apply 3 times to what are they clapping for? They decide something good. Toyonaka City is also going to give each family, gomayen, which is $500. Hey, that could be your food for the month, right? So Toyonaka, where we live, I'm sure your city office can tell you. You go ahead and say, "Are you doing anything? Can I make an application for money?" So the corona ni taishite for the coronavirus, なんか application お金がなんかくれる方法ありますか? Is there some way I can get money? And then the last thing, of course, is the Kokumin Kinko Hoken. Is your insurance card. We all have these little insurance cards that we can go in, and we can, it's damn near free. You got to pay this super low copay. Every month we pay like so many thousand yen, 30, 40, $50 a month for the insurance card, and then you pay your little copays, and they're talking about not having to pay that for so many months. So that would be great. That helps out a little bit too. So you see, there's all these different programs. So yeah, I'm sitting in the portion that goes into the living room, into Ayana's play area. So the book's behind me. It's great. I mean, that's already all of these different programs in such a little bit of time. Wow. We've only taken part in one of them now, so hopefully the other ones will all come around in the next after Golden Week. I don't think they want to jump out any money for Golden Week anyway, because Japanese go spend it in other places. So we'll see what happens. Any questions, you can PM me, you can ask me. I'll do what I can to find out. Again, some of these things are money that's coming to us. Some of this money we have to borrow, but you don't have to pay it back as of next month. They'll give you 3, 6, 9 months or a year to start paying it back. Some of it is just the insurance you have to pay back. So for a certain amount of time. So it's a good deal. So just hope everybody's safe. Be strong. Be tough. Keep searching. Ask. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Okay, and the only thing they can tell you is no. So just try to find out. And I can't answer questions for your particular. Oh, Richard, does Suita do the same? I don't know. I'm just telling you what Toyonaka does and what relationship Toyonaka and Osaka have. You need to go down to your city office first and find out. And then there's other stuff that I could help you with, the federal stuff, and give you the right name for it, and maybe try to tell you where to go. I'll do that. So if I can, I can. If I can, I can. In Hawaii, we always say, if can, no can, no can. All right? So again, thanks, guys. Be safe and hang in there. Aloha.